Hello, tarot lovers. This is Mervat from the Egyptian Mystic. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is special because I want to talk about some of my older decks. These are new old decks, which means that they were around since a long time. They are older decks that are they were published earlier, but very new to my collection. And I'm inviting any of you, if you would like to share those new old decks, that would be really nice. We need to remember these decks, pay them some respect and love, and we still have a chance, if you like one of these decks, to purchase it before it gets out of print, and it would be difficult to find them or buy them with a very high price. So these are the decks, and I'm really looking forward to see any of the video responses from any of the YouTubers. The first deck that I want to talk about is this gorgeous deck, which is the Renaissance Tarot by Brian Williams by US Games. And I've been coming back and forth to get this deck, and I'm really very happy that I got it. It's very new to my collection and I'm really loving it. Let's see when it was published. It's by US Games. From the way the box is and the style, it's older. So it was copyright 1987 by US Games, but I think this is a newer version. I don't know. The copyright is 1987, so this is quite an old deck. So I was really lucky to get it. A gorgeous deck that I liked so much. These are the backs of the cards, and you see they are larger than the normal size, the normal RWS. They have these white borders. I'm thinking of trimming it. Look at it's very new. I haven't used it at all, but the images are stunning. This is the Fool, gorgeous classic deck. This is the Magician. I think when I remove the borders, it will look very pretty. So I'm going to trim it and maybe in gold, do it in gold, do the edges. This is the High Priestess. I love the borders. The borders are very pretty. They are different from one card to the other. So this is the Empress, this is the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers, and it's written in French and Italian, yes, Italian and English. This is the Chariot, Justice card, the Hermit, a gorgeous deck. Let me get this a little bit backwards. And this is the La Fortuna, which is change, the Wheel of Fortune, strength. The illustrations are very beautiful. The artwork is so delicate. The colors, as you see, are so light and muted. This is the Devil. Beautiful tower. Wow, look at the lightning here that stuck the head of this statue on top of the castle. Very impressive. The Star, the Moon. I'm so happy that I got this lovely, gorgeous deck. And I have a nice collection of classic decks. I should be doing that, you know, showing my classic decks. But I have to trim this first. This is it's a peep deck, of course. The Cups, 5, the 6, 7, and 8. Lovely deck. This is the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the King. And then the Suit of Swords. The colors are really gorgeous. This is the 4, the 5, the 6. I like the small image here. You see the 7, he's going to stab him in the back, and the 8, the 9, and 10. Then we have the court cards, the Knight, the Queen, and King, the Wands. Lovely images, really lovely. But I'm sure that later on, look at this 6. Later, the images are really, there is a lot of nudity, but I don't think it's bothering. It's okay. I said, look at this, the Queen of Staves, and there is here there are scales here, and here. The small images here are really interesting. And this is the king. Then the coins. Look at this. Quite impressive. The 4 of coins, the 5. The images in the middle are really interesting. I get distracted very easily. I was saying that when I trim this deck, it will really look much, much better. So that was my first deck. My first new old deck, as you see, the Renaissance Tarot. Quite nice, and it's a good addition, a great addition to my classic decks. Another deck that I bought, and I'm really happy that I got, this is the HAINDL Tarot, a very old deck, and I just received it, but I was really in love with it. These are the backs, awesome. The backs are very, very pretty. This is the guidebook, and look at the, what have I done? I think I was, yeah, like this. Okay, and this is the guidebook, small. The backs are very impressive. I love the gray borders. I edged it in this yellow color, so I'm happy with my edging. It did really do a great, I did a great job, and it made a huge difference. And the cards have these lovely gray borders. I love the cards that are in different color, not white. So the beige or grayish borders are quite impressive. The artwork is great. It's full of details, and I'm happy that I got this deck. It's quite an old, let me see. I think it's one of the oldest decks. It's also by US Games. Copyright 1990. But this is, I think it's a newer edition. It's quite an old deck. The guidebook, you see, not much is written, but it's full of symbolism. This is the Fool. You see here astrological signs everywhere. That's the Magician, and you see here Mercury. The tools are here, and the man looks quite wise. This is the High Priestess. It's collage, but the images are quite, you feel that there are images in the background, quite subtle. So this is the Empress, the Emperor, and I like the borders, the colored borders, the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Chariot. Very nice deck, and it's very popular, and it's one of the very well-known decks. Strength, and this is the Leo sign. The Hermit, that's the guy. You see the images are so vague, so it's great for meditation and contemplation. This is the Wheel of Fortune. There is a hand here. Excuse me. This is the Justice card and the Hanged Man. So I'm seeing these cards also for the second or third time. It's very new. It's the newest deck, and I'm quite impressed. This is the Death card. The Alchemy is the Temperance. The Devil, you see the goat here, and there is a snake here. The Tower, the Star, you see the lady and her hair like drowned in water, immersed in, I'm sorry, not drowned, immersed in water. This is the Moon. That's the Crab, the Sun. Judgment, there is an eye over there, the Eye of God. This is the Universe. And then Ace of Wands in the East. So East represents the Wands. This is the Ace. I like the keywords. It's a Thoth deck. Virtue, perfection, conflict, victory, courage. And these signs, these symbols are connected to the Tao system. I'm not familiar with it, but I saw it explained very well in the Tao Oracle. And then power, oppression, number 10. And look at this. Radha is the daughter of Wands in the east, the princess of Wands. India, son of the Wands in the east, the prince is Krishna. Kali is the mother of Wands in the east, the queen of Wands. And Brahma is the father of Wands in the east, which is the king. And then north is represented by the cups, love, overflowing, mixed happiness, disappointment, happiness, illusions of success, number 7. 8 is failure, 9 is fortune, 10 is success. The daughter of cups in the north, Bridget of Ireland. So the north is symbolized by the gods of Ireland. And Parzival is the sun. And Venus of Willendor. Willendor is the mother of cups. And Iodine is the father of cups in the north. Then the swords of the south, peace. Mourning is number 3. Yes, truce. I like the keywords, I like the artwork, and I'm so looking forward to work with it. Quite an impressive, unique, special deck. And then gods of Egypt. This is Isis, the daughter of the swords in the south. And Osiris is the son of swords in the south, the prince. And mother of swords in the south, the queen of swords. This is the goddess Nut. And then Ra, the father of swords in the south, is the god Ra, the god of the sun god. And then Ace of Stones in the west. Quite unique and different. This deck is really one of the very well-known older decks. And then the White Buffalo Woman, the daughter of stones, she's the page. And then the Chief of Seattle, son of the stones in the west. Spider Woman is the Queen of Stones, and Old Man is the King of Stones. So HAINDL Tarot is quite an impressive old deck, which is very unique, and I highly recommend it. And I'm so happy that I purchased it. Look at those gorgeous bags. I love the bags, one of the most beautiful bags. Quite challenging. The bags are really challenging. This is a very powerful deck, and I think it's a must-have. Another great powerful deck I'm so happy that I got is the Barbara Walker Tarot. I got the one in the tin. I wish that the cards were larger, and I've done readings with this deck. When I got it, it's very, very accurate and very, very powerful. This is a small additional card, and the guide book is small, but you see there are explanations of the cards. But of course, it's a very serious, powerful deck, and it shouldn't be taken easily. It's one of the best decks that I have. These are the backs with borders. The size is quite small. I'm so intimidated by the borders, but I don't think I'll trim it. It will become really very small. Or maybe the sides, only the sides. Maybe. It's not a bad idea. Anyhow, let me know. The cards are small. Anyway, this is the Fool, the Magician, the Papess, the High Priestess, the Empress. All the deck is very, very powerful. The cards have, I felt so connected to this deck, and I got great readings. This is the Lovers, the Chariot. It's not a simple deck at all, and I don't think it's a deck for beginners. This is Justice, the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune. I've read many reviews about this deck, and I know that it's a powerful one, but I felt it when I had it in my hands. the devil, the house of God, the tower, the star, the moon, the sun, judgment, and the world. And then the Ace of Wands, the keywords are nice, power, alliance for the Two of Wands. And there are nice stories about these God images in the guidebook, in the small little white book. This is fate, success, impasse. Look at this image for the Five of Wands. Really, some cards are very, very challenging. This is the Six of Wands, glory, challenge for the Seven, fall for the Eight of Wands, defense, oppression. And then there are gods here: Atar, goddess, Princess of Wands, Dagon, the Prince of Wands, Hel, the Queen of Wands, and Valraven is the King of Wands. Love, romance, grace, decline, regret, childhood for the Six of, I like this image, dream for the Seven, loss for the Eight of Cups. So beautiful, the images. I should get the cards closer because the cards are very small. Happiness, salvation for the 10. Elaine is the Princess of Cups. Galahad is the Prince of Cups. Virginal is the Queen of Cups. And Dewi is the King of Cups. Doom is the Ace of Swords. Balance, I like the keywords quite much. Look at this. Defeat and passage. A very nice depiction. Opposition for the 7. Delusion for the 8. Cruelty for the 9 of Swords, you see. Ruin. And then Skald, Tyre, all these are Kali and Yama. All these are gods and goddesses, deities. Reward, change, work, avarice, hardship, charity, failure, learning, accomplishment. Nimue is the Princess of Pentacles. Merlin is the Prince. Erda and Baal is the King of Pentacles. It's quite powerful and very, very accurate and quite a unique special deck. Now let me know if I should trim the sides. I would like to know if you have the deck, what will you do? And that's a great deck. I highly recommend this Barbara Walker Tarot. Another deck I got is this new Palladini Tarot by David Palladini, and he's the author of the Aquarian Tarot. This is by US Games. It's an Italian version, and it is published, let me see, 2011, first 1996, and then this copy is 2011, the new Palladini Tarot. A gorgeous deck, and the artwork is very unique and distinguished. Those are the backs. I'm thinking seriously of trimming it. I will trim it, definitely. Yes, I will trim it. So this is the Fool. The artwork is so distinguished. The Magician, the High Priestess, beautiful Empress, the Emperor. It's an RWS deck, the Hierophant. Look at this Lover's card. Quite impressive, really. Very detailed, and with these people with their long faces are very distinguished. This is the Strength. Look at the flowers here. Wow. The Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune and Justice. Death. Very nice artwork. Temperance. The Devil, the Tower, the Star, beautiful Moon card, and the Sun. Very nice artwork, very unique and distinguished. But I hate this large part with the titles are taking a lot of space in the cards. So I'm going to trim the deck. I'm definitely going to trim it. The Last Judgment, the World, Ace of Rods, Two of Rods, and 3. Beautiful artwork, very distinguished. 7, 8, 9, and 10. The page, the knight, the queen, and king. So it's a very easy deck, perfect for beginners, and it has this classic feel to it, and it reads beautifully. I'm really happy that I got it. And artwork lovely, quite easy, a very readable, straight to the point deck. And these are the court cards for the suit of cups, and then the swords. I wish I had trimmed it before showing it to you, but anyway, I'll modify it and then show it again on my channel. This is the 6, the 7, the 8, and 9. I hate those annoying large borders. The colors are very pretty. Look at those. Lots of purple for the swords, and then the pentacles. Lovely 3 of pentacles, the 4 and 5, 6. Very easy images, quite readable. And then the suit of pentacles. So that is the new Palladini Tarot. Lovely RWS deck. And maybe I edge it in red. I think I'll edge it in yellow. There is a lot of yellow. I don't know. Anyhow, let me know. So that was the new Palladini Tarot. A very nice classic old deck and very new to my collection. And then I have this deck. Yeah, this is a gorgeous deck. You will be surprised. This is the Liberty Tarot. A great thought deck that no one talks about, and it is stunning. You will see for yourself. I got this pouch, the same color as the backs. And it was around for a very long time, and I'm surprised I never see it. This is by written by Roberto Negrini and artwork by Andrea Serio. It is published 2014. An astonishingly gorgeous deck. Thoth. Those are the backs, and I edged it in this color, the same color as the borders. And this is a great, lovely deck. So this is the Fool. Thoth deck, as I told you, and this is the Magician, the Magus, the High Priestess. I will keep the cards closer to the camera because I want you to see it. And this is the Moon, and here is the Empress and the Emperor, Venus and the Aries sign. This is the Hierophant. And this is the Lovers card and Gemini. Very beautiful. This is the Chariot, Adjustment or Justice. The Hermit. That's his hand, and the lamp. And he's here. Very nice. The Wheel of Fortune, and this is Lust. A gorgeous Thoth deck. All the images are exactly Thoth, no deviations. This is the Hanged Man. Look at this here. Pinned here. Wow. And then Death, Art, Devil, Tower, and you see here Mars. And then the Star card. Beautiful images. Very, very beautiful. Look at her hair, and she's holding the cup here. Really, the cards are very nice. And then here we have the Moon, the Sun card, Ion for the Judgment, and the World card, Saturn, Wands, the Two of Wands, the 3. The images are nice with the faces in the background. The colors are bright and vivid, and it's really a great deck. If you love Thoth, this is the closest to the Thoth deck, but even the artwork is prettier. The Queen of Scepters and the King of Scepters for the suit of wands. The cups, here is the ace and the 2, the 3 of cups. Look at those figures here, 4, the 5. The artwork is stunning. This is the 7 of cups. A lot is going on the cards, and you really can meditate, and it's lovely, lovely, really. I like it more than the Thoth deck. This is the 8 of cups. You see there is someone here pulled, and this one is pulling something here which is quite strong. Both of them wants to go and leave. Wow, lovely images. And this is the 9 of cups, the 10, the princess, the prince, the queen. This is the Knight of Cups, and this is the Queen and King. The swords. I got so lost in the cards. I love it. This is the 3 of Swords. There is a lot going on here. The 4 of Swords. You see here, someone is riding on this. Another one is here. Hands here, symbols. A lot is going on the cards. This is the 5 of Swords. This is Anubis, the god Anubis. And this is the 6 of Swords. I can't help it, I'm really going slow, but I am captivated by the cards. The 8 of Swords. The 9. The 10. You see, like fighting here. Broken heart. The scales are not adjusted. I mean, they are not in a horizontal direction. Someone is climbing here. There are lots of signs. The Gemini. A lot is going on the cards, and I highly recommend this gorgeous deck. I haven't seen it on any channel. It's not known, and it's a pity because it's really one of the best Thoth decks that I have seen. This is the 6. A nice depiction. The illustrations are great and unique and different. So it's a great addition to my collection, and especially for those who like the Thoth system. That's the Liberty. Beautiful borders, beautiful colors, lovely images, great art cardstock. I give this deck 10 out of 10. So that was Liberty. And I still have 2 decks. This is the... I'm really eager to know if anyone is still in love with those older decks, because everyone talks about new acquisitions, but these decks are great and gorgeous. The Golden Tarot of Renaissance by Giordano Betti and artwork by Joe Dworkin, and it is published 2013. I'm happy that I found it. Small guidebook. It's by Luz Carabeo. Different languages, of course, which is really something I do hate, but the backs are gorgeous. I edged it in this color, the same color of the borders, and it is gorgeous. Look at this. The cards are all in this beige. It has a lot of gold foil and a great classic deck. Now, I want you to enjoy the images. This is the Fool. The small number is here. Magician. So the cards are not distracted by any writings. They are all here by the sides. And if you see this side is a little bit wider. Look at the images. The images are gorgeous. This is the Magician. The High Priestess. the Empress, the Emperor, beautiful images, the Pope, this is the Lover's card, really stunning, and the Chariot. Wow, the Chariot is gorgeous, really. The cards are so pretty. Justice, the cards are really gorgeous, and this classic feel is really nice. The Wheel of Fortune, very well made. Strength, perfect deck. The Hanged Man and Death. I don't see this deck at all. I don't think it's very well known. That's the Devil, the Tower, the Star, the Moon, the Sun, Judgment, and the World card. And then we have here the Suit of Wands. That's the Ace. He's sitting on top of the tree. And this is the 2, the 3, very nice, the 4, 5, the 6 and 7. It's different than the RWS. There are some differences. It is, of course, an RWS, but there are some differences. This is the 9 of Wands, the 10. Look at them carrying these two ladies. And then the Page. They are not the normal images that we see, so there is a lot of the, you can really contemplate on these cards. That's the Wands, the Cups, I'm sorry. Look, he's kissing her and she's looking at the other direction. And now the 3 of Cups. This lady, she doesn't look so happy. The 4. Quite interesting, really. The 6. The 7 of Cups. And the 8. The 9 and 10. That's the Page. The Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the King. I like these gold foil decks that have gold foil, and they look very elegant. The 2 of Swords, the 3, the 5. This is a nice 6 of Swords. Look at this. The 7, 8, 9 of Swords she has, and this is the 10. And then the Court cards, the Queen and King. Very nice classic deck. It has a strong energy and the images are really wonderful, and I'm so happy that I got it. I'm happy that I have some classic decks. I have a nice collection of classic decks. I should be showing them once. So I think soon I will be doing my classic decks, collection of my classics. So that was the Renaissance Tarot, the Golden Renaissance Tarot, the Golden Tarot of Renaissance. And I have still 2 decks. This is the Vikings Tarot, Mythology of a Warrior People. And I haven't worked at all with it, by Los Carabeo. And 2009, 2009, not night. This is the Vikings Tarot. I haven't used it. I have not used it, and it's full of gods and goddesses, and that's why I wanted to read about it. But those are the backs, and I edged it in this green because the cards are very nice with this beautiful green, but it has this dark images, and that's why I didn't work with it. That's the Fool, the Magician. I love the greens. I love the images. Some images I will show you when we come to the cards. I will tell you exactly how I feel about this deck. That's the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Chariot. I like the images that are vague in the background. You don't see a lot of details in the faces. That's the Hermit. But there is a lot of fighting in this deck. This is Justice, the Hanged Man, the Death card, Temperance. So it is aggressive. There is a lot of brutality in this deck. That's what I didn't like about, but I wanted to get it because I wanted to know about those gods and goddesses. That's the Ace of Wands, the 2. So it's not an easy deck for beginners, but it's quite informative. I'm happy that I got it, and I'm going to read the guidebook. I hope that there is some information in the little white book. That's the 8 of Wands, the 9. I like the artwork. Honestly, I really enjoy the artwork in most of the cards. Here is the Ace of Cups. So it has a very special energy. I like this. 3 of Cups. It's different. That's the 4 of Cups. The 5. Lovely 6 of Cups. The 7. The 8. The 9 and 10. This is the Page. The Knight. The Queen and King. And then the Suit of Swords. I really like it. I'm looking at it now. I'm liking it. I bought it maybe 2 or 3 months ago, and I edged it and I did not work with it at all. So I'm seeing it again for maybe the 2nd or 3rd time. That's why I'm really looking clearly at the cards. This is the Page, the Knight, beautiful Queen. The artwork is nice, and the King, and then the coins, the 2. So it's not a deck for beginners. That's the 5. You see all these arrows. 6, the 7. I like the borders that are green. I like the artwork in most of the cards. And of course, when I read, look at the Queen of Pentacles. Let's have a look at the guidebook in different languages, but I think so. Here, each card of the majors is a special god, so that's why I wanted to read about it, not in details. And for the minors, nothing, very little explanations. But here are the names of the gods for the court cards. So it is a nice deck. If you are interested, the Vikings Tarot. And what else? The last deck I will talk about is this one. It's the Night Sun deck, and I was hesitant whether to get this deck or not, but I was always wanting to buy it. A very different, unique deck. That's the Night Sun Tarot. Quite an old deck. It's by Los Carabello, 2014. Instructions by Fabio Lestrani, and small guidebook here in all languages, so it's not so useful. The cards had borders, white borders. I trimmed it because I really hated the white borders with these dark images. The cards are dark, as you see, and with this golden border, so I trimmed it and edged it in gold, and it looks great this way. Those are the backs. Quite a powerful deck. Dark, it is dark. This is the Fool, the Magician. It has this mysterious energy. That's the High Priestess. It has, in my opinion, I feel that it has masculine energy. This is the Lovers, The Chariot, you don't see faces, which is nice, or vague in the background. Justice. The Hermit. The Wheel of Fortune. I like the darkness of this deck. That is Strength card. So the titles and the numbers are written in a very small way. So you really see the images clearly, small, little borders, and I'm loving it this way. The Hanged Man. The Death card. You see it's written here. Temperance. The Devil. The Tower. The Star. The Moon. The Sun. Judgment, and the World card. This is Kali, the goddess Kali. And then the wands are in red. This is the Ace. Quite dark. That's the 2, the 3, the 4. Very different. It's not for beginners. One of those dark decks. This is the 10. And then the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the King. The Suit of Cups is in blue. So look at this balance, how balanced she is. I love this 4 of Cups. She's holding the cup, wow. And lovely image. And here we see some symbols here. There is the Cancer, and this is the Moon. So it has a lot of details. This is the 5 of Cups, the 6, Scorpio, and the Sun, the 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups, lovely image. That's Saturn and Pisces. The 9 of Cups, when Jupiter is in Pisces, the 10 of Cups. And then you see the court cards are so unique. It has its own energy. I know that it is different. That's why I always like those different decks. I would like to know your opinion about these decks, and if you have any. Look at this 4 of Swords, the 5, 6, 7, and 8. A dark, beautiful dark deck. That's the Knight, the Queen, and the King. The coins, you see, the 2 of coins and the 3, the 4, the 5, 7 of coins, the chakra points, 8 of coins, the 9 and 10, the court cards. So that was my last deck, the Night Sun Tarot. Quite an old deck. So those are my last new old decks. I'm really looking forward to see participants. I would love to see any of you who would like to join this tag. And I'm a new new to the affiliate program in Amazon. So if you like any of these decks and would like to purchase it, I will be writing the links in the description box below. So please follow these links if you are interested. And I'm looking forward to hear from you, to know your comments. Thank you so much for being here. See you on my next video, and bye.